Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half-century, there's a look inside Angels Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of two division leaders between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Alex Bregman, with the season winding to a close, the AL's leading hitter makes his case for a batting crown. Next, Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings. Over 200 innings on the season already. And we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age in the game of baseball. He's reliable, he's dependable, and more importantly, he eats up a lot of innings.
Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty V, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, D-Row. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
The designated hitter.
Digging in, Jordan Alvarez. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
Hey,
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing. George Springer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want somebody to go in a massive slump and fall off the map. This is going to be a race to the end. 2 guys fighting it out, and who's going to have the best finish to the season.
And he's really continued to turn in strong performances day after day. His average in his last 10 games is over the 300 mark, but then again, that's nothing new for him.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not given any at bat.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Brad Peacock, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance. That's in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we might be looking at, D-Row, is a team that might have lost its focus a little bit. They're definitely going into the postseason, but I don't like the way they've been playing the last week to 10 days.
Yeah, they've definitely been playing poorly, Dan, without question, not executing. But I will say this. When you go to the postseason and you show back up, all your numbers from the regular season get washed away and everybody's at 0. So they could start fresh and stay hot.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Bounce to first. Uriel picks it up. They'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. The guy's an RBI machine. He's got over 100 of them on the season, and that's a big reason why this team is having the type of year that they're having. It's hard to imagine this team having this kind of success without his production.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's got 3 base hits in 24 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Now the 2-1 is laid off him for ball number 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
In now is Anthony Rendon. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Pitch outside, the throw. And he won't get the throw off, actually, as he can't find the handle, and it's a successful steal of third base. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Angels strand 1. There's Carlos Correa now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there. This is one of the best in the game.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Barnes recovers. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Batting 8. The right
So
fielder.
bases are empty here
Number
with 2
3.
gone. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And this is taken for a called strike. And he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ohtani looks up, and it's gone as they add still another.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Martin Maldonado is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Maldonado behind the ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Here's Chris Bryant now. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Line hard to center field. And the Angels are going to have their first hit of the ball game.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Here's Albert now. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Bryant gets his lead at first, nobody out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
To Gurriel, and they get them both.
The second baseman.
Settling in now, David Fletcher will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. To short, hit hard. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Angels held in check there. They trail it here. Here's Michael Brantley as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Number 23.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Brantley is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
3-2, full count. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, this has the makings of being a rough day at the office, D-Row. A hit already here in the third inning, and he's already allowed a few runs. He's right back in trouble again.
Yeah, heavy traffic alert, Dan, no doubt about it. That's what you want to do. You want to put the pitcher on the defensive, and early going, the first 2 innings, they were able to do that. Nothing has changed here to start the third.
Now here comes the Angels skipper on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Noah Ramirez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. On the ground is short. This could be two. The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping in now, Jordan Alvarez. LaStella has it. Simmons out. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets a... Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and one strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Andrelton Simmons is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. 0-1, here's the pitch. Now a wave and a miss looked like the slider there. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
The right fielder, number 19.
Now at the plate, Shohei Ohtani. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Now it's 2-0. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike one.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one. Here's George Springer. First pitch on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Into the corner and slicing foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Alex Bregman will be next. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-0 the count. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. 2 balls and a strike to count. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always...
And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Adam Kolara answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Bryant has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting. The first
stepping in and ready for another shot. Yuli Gurriel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Now batting.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
1-1 the count now. And now time is called and the reliever is warm out there. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no error. Here's Tommy La Stella now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. One and 1 to Tommy La Stella.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
One and 1, here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. taken. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count.